TikTok challenges, we all heard about him, we all love to hate him. And the last TikTok challenge you might have heard about is the supposed boat jumping challenge. There's news articles about it, and you might have even watched Moist Critical's video about it, which is pretty much the main reason I wanted to talk about this. In this supposed TikTok challenge, and we will get to that later, people would jump off their fast moving boats into the water, snapping their necks, and dying while their friends and family pretty much watch in horror. And then you might be thinking to yourself, how did something like this even become a challenge? Well, it didn't. You see, there's not a lot you have to do these days to make something be considered a challenge. You just need one person to do it and a news article to call it a challenge. And all of a sudden, you have this huge and popular TikTok trend that supposedly everyone is doing, when in reality, it's not like that at all. As everybody knows by this point, news outlets live off of clicks, and because TikTok is such an easy target, it's perfect for it. So, they just put up a challenge in their title to make you believe it's this popular thing that everybody's doing, when it's not. They found some old TikToks from a few years back with people jumping off boats with pretty much no views or likes. And they're running with it as it's suddenly the entirety of TikTok is doing this trend. News connected people dying for clout in this supposed TikTok challenge because, well, that gets you the most clicks because people eat it up. Now, my main reason for making this video is Moist Critical's video about it. He goes through the article and mostly makes fun of the people actually doing this challenge. But because of this article, he as well is framing it as this huge thing that everybody on TikTok is doing. So I just want to briefly go through some of his points in the video. He just first goes over how this isn't the first time this has happened, yet another dangerous TikTok challenge that takes lives, which is important to what I want to talk about.
Where these headlines feel like they're AI generated.
It pretty much is.
There's a TikTok trend called the boat jumping challenge.
It's not. It's very much media feeding for clicks.
And I also hate that everything in the world is called a challenge these days. That word has lost all meaning.
Yeah, and you're sort of helping it. This isn't a challenge. It's something a few people did that they know if they just plaster challenge over it, it will get them clicks, because people are just waiting for the next thing to hate on TikTok, as if there's not plenty already. This is similar to your favorite TV show having an amazing episode, but you have like 4 guys on Twitter saying how much they hate it and didn't like what happened, and then the news article is writing how the latest episode caused controversy on Twitter, when in reality that never happened.
I just don't understand how anyone would see this challenge and think that it was somehow safe or wasn't dangerous.
Well, they did actually see how dangerous it was. That's why most people are not doing it.
Like 4 deaths from it is surprisingly low, actually.
It's not, thankfully.
And I decided to look it up myself on TikTok to see how big the trend was. And it seems like it was pretty big, and there are still quite a few surviving videos of people doing the challenge.
Okay, this one might be a straight up lie. Wait, don't kill me, Charlie's Angels. Just give me a second, please. Besides this not being a real trend, the only thing I found looking for it is just fisherman stuff and just people driving boats, but nothing of this actual challenge. Now, maybe he saw videos similar to it and just assumed it's that, or I just don't know how to use TikTok, which is also very, very likely. But I haven't found anything. Maybe in the half a day they purged every similar video to it, so I can't find anything relevant. I can't even find people talking about it now. Now you might be thinking or already typing it, wait, there's still people that died. And even if it's not because of this TikTok challenge per se, they still did it for clout and died. And yes, I do think there's a point there. And people did unfortunately die for their shot at fame. But I think there's something to be said about the misinformation about the said articles. It's very easy to take articles like this at face value. I mean, look at this, it's 8 lines long. And when you have somebody as big as Charlie read it and want to make a video about it, it will spread more and more. And then both things that are real in the article and things that are not will spread equally. Oh, this popular trend on TikTok is killing people. Oh, look at these idiots over there, they're doing this. The mentality quickly goes to we are better than them, look at these idiots. When in reality, it's usually always like 4 people and everybody else is making fun of them. And this happens on every social media ever. And before it happens, I don't think Charlie has this huge responsibility or anything with this article. I don't think because of him people will start doing this or anything. His audience is not the type to replicate this behavior or anything. Just so we're clear on this part, he's not to take blame for anything like that. A lot of people don't care to do their research, so when they see a video like this, they don't care to go out and look it up themselves. They got all they need from the video itself, bit of news and bit of comedy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's not really a person that cares about everything they hear about. I think it can be easy for someone like Charlie, who obviously has a lot of interests and likes to talk about a lot of things, to see stuff like this at face value and just run with it. He makes a lot of videos a day and needs content. Ah, because I seen a TikTok bad article before, that must mean this other TikTok is bad article is true as well. And after that, you can just pretty much find patterns you want. Like things I like good, things I hate bad. And this isn't to Charlie directly, but to everybody, including me as well, when it comes to stuff like this. Of course, not every news is the same, but when it's something like this that is obviously just for clicks, it's a bit different. And before, there's actually a bunch of these videos that I just couldn't find at all, and this whole video is just pointless.
No. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hey, take a drink every time I say challenge in this video.